Hi, I'm Joe Pilla, and I'm here with
Rich Sands.
and we are pop culture mongering about things that are coming up this summer that we want to talk about. So, you start.
Well, specifically, we're going to talk about streaming today, and for me, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt has dropped the first half of the final season on Netflix this week. I love it. I'm currently finishing a re-binge of season 3. I always like to rewatch the previous season because they're a year apart to refresh myself. So I've got 1 or 2 left of that. Can't wait to jump in. Ellie Kemper, who plays Kimmy Schmidt, is amazing.
Do you think she'll get an Emmy nomination?
I hope so.
Well, yesterday a slot just opened up because this is the day after the Roseanne debacle. So,
and she's got great.
Who's happy about that than Tracy Ellis Ross? Just a little tangent, but she's very deserving, Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Ellie Kemper and Titus Burgess, who plays her best friend Titus Andromedon, have amazing chemistry. Jane Krakowski and Carol Kane steal all the scenes they're in. So really looking forward to savoring the final episodes of that show.
And is it the first time they've really done a split season? Because usually they release everything at once.
Yeah, I don't think Netflix has ever done this before. So, but I think because it's the final season, they want to kind of spread it out as much as they can. Which
I'm a little behind. Are we in the 4th season?
This is the 4th and final season.
So I'm about halfway through the 3rd season. So
I encourage you to pick it up and keep going.
Okay, I will catch up to that.
What about you?
What is my thing? My first thing I want to talk about is 13 Reasons Why. And I love this show. I watched it when it first came out. I was all the rage, part of the conversation about suicide, and I thought it was really well done. It was a little graphic with that suicide scene when they actually showed it in the last episode, but it made its point. Season 2, I have to say, I'm halfway through.
And a spoiler warning here. If you have not yet watched and plan to, hit pause, go watch, and then come back and finish our episode.
Homework, excellent. Well, I'm not going to give too much away, but what I will give away is that they have a sequence that is very true to life about a crime that happens. Some teens take some matters into their own hands, and I'm finding it really disturbing. I'm disturbed because I know it's going to happen, and I'm bothered by it, but at the other point I'm bothered by is I don't know that this show really needed a season 2, because the main girl, Catherine Langford, she's barely in it. She's dead, so she's appearing to the guy as a hallucination, which isn't it's nothing on the Restless where you can kind of give them you can give them a pass on that.
Are you speaking negatively of The Young and the Restless?
No, I'm saying The Young and the Restless can do a dead person hallucination much better than Netflix. That's all I'm saying. John Abbott has been dead for 10 years, but he still comes back. Yet the character still ages. Shouldn't they look exactly as they looked when they died? But that's a different story.
I didn't mean to set off on a tangent.
Well, you should watch yourself then. No, so I just think it's really complicated. I do know that they have this show called Beyond the Reasons, which is hosted by Elaine Welteroth, who was one of the she was the editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue, and since she's left Teen Vogue, she's all over the place. She's in the Bloomingdale's commercials on the subway. She's been hosting lots of panels, and she's just becoming the voice of young millennial America, which I think is great. So having her host is good. But if you watch that, they give everything.
Oh, that's
away.
the after show.
Yeah, so the after show. So I watched the first 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh, now you've told me even more. So I'm liking it, and I'm watching it because I'm interested, but I'm more uncomfortable this season than I was last.
Okay. And then I've mentioned this before, but Sense8 is a big love of mine, and I cannot wait. The final, the series is going to wrap up with a movie that comes out in a couple of weeks, and I cannot wait. I need to go back and rewatch the end of the previous. Well, I like to. When these things come out, I know, but when these things come out a year apart, you forget what happened.
You have really good comprehension abilities.
Actually, I don't.
Oh well, it's a secret. Don't let that get out. Well, I need to finish that. But other thing that's coming out, and rumor has it it's going to come out earlier than expected, is Orange Is the New Black, which I'm all in. I have no idea what the season is going to be about. Whereas last season we knew the whole thing took place over 3 days with the riot and stuff.
A lot of people didn't like the last season. Did you?
I loved it because I thought Tasty had so much to do, and she was a favorite. I think it's really well done ensemble. I think it's insane that it would get nominated for a comedy because it's so much more dramatic than it is funny, but it is really, really well done. And so many good actors has come out. Samara Wiley, who's in A Handmaid's Tale, they killed her off, and Hulu was like, you come over here. I got you, boo. But who goes next? I go next.
Yeah.
No, you have to do that.
Oh, well, I haven't watched it yet, but Michelle Wolf, who got a lot of headlines when she hosted the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
She does a really good smoky eye here.
Yes, I hear that too. She has a new show on Netflix called The Break. The first episode dropped over Memorial Day weekend, and it's once I finish the Kimmy Schmidt catch-up, moving on to that.
You better be careful. You'll need some time to go to the beach this summer. It's going to be nice, hopefully.
We'll figure it out.
And one of the things I am really looking forward to is this 90-minute movie called Ibiza, which stars, I'm not going to get, Gillian Jacobs and... Jillian. She was on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy called her Gillian.
Oh,
I don't know. But her and Vanessa Bayer, and then another actress named Phoebe something, I don't know. But they're in a fun movie where they go to Ibiza because Gillian's character goes there for work, and then they all go, and it's 90 minutes, and it looks like a lot of fun, and it looks a lot better than the other movie I watched, these Netflix originals called The Week Of, which was written by Adam Sandler, and I think Chris Rock is still in it, but I only watched the first 20 minutes, and he was in it for like 5 minutes. Rachel Dratch is in it as well, and it's basically that Adam Sandler's daughter is marrying Chris Rock's son, and Adam Sandler doesn't have a lot of money, but he's going to insist on paying for the wedding, and it was so bad I had to turn it off. Wow. So we started watching another movie called Lazy Eye, which I don't think is a Netflix movie, but it was really good. It's a gay movie about this two guys that reconnect after being apart for 15 years, and it was a nice independent feeling movie that took place in Palm Springs, and I guess
you never know what you're going to find on Netflix.
Exactly. Okay, what are you looking forward to next?
That's it for me. I've got my,
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're looking forward to, but there's a lot more stuff going on. So we just wanted to do something quick and easy.
Okay, so make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Pop Culture Monger, and stay tuned. We'll have more episodes before you know it.
Yay!